We are on Muay Thai Street in Phukett, Thailand, and we're going to be doing a little segment where we ask guys from the Tiger Muay Thai and just random people on the street who they think wins between Cowboy and Conor.
Cerrone's stiff as a board. He's gonna probably light him up with that left, but I think it goes like. You guys literally, do you think Cerrone can last? Anybody?
Yeah, I think
He's tough.
he's definitely experienced enough and tough enough to do it, but I think he's just he's not the kind of guy who tries his best to play it smart. He just kind of lets the fight go as it goes. So I definitely think the ball is in McGregor's part.
Yeah, he's more cerebral. McGregor's like gonna pick him apart and probably fourth round KO is my Mystic Mac prediction. Fourth round KO. That's what I think.
Well, I think McGregor will win it
McGregor by knockout.
because, with knockout, yeah. And in the standing, McGregor is better than Cerrone, of course. On the ground, maybe Cerrone can win, but I think McGregor got a great takedown defense.
Maybe I have thoughts on Cowboy.
Okay.
He'll win by knockout. You see, McGregor is fast, but Cowboy is something else. Cowboy is one of the best in history. So that's my thought. Cowboy.
I think also Cowboy by submission.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you think it plays out? Late rounds, early?
No, I think in the second round.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's nice seeing you just take him down.
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
I think it's pretty even, but I think in the later rounds, Conor will be tired.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you, man.
Look, I think Conor's got it. As much as I'd like Cerrone to win, but I think Conor's got it. What do you boys reckon?
Cerrone's too big, too strong. No, I reckon, I'm saying I agree. I reckon I'm rooting for Cowboy. I'd like to see Cowboy win, but definitely think McGregor's got it.
I think it'll be interesting once it goes into the later rounds because that's where Cerrone.
I like Cowboy, but
Do you think it will go into the later rounds, or do you think it ends early?
I reckon it ends early,
I reckon
to be honest.
McGregor gets rid of him early.
I think second round, maybe McGregor. As much as I hate to say it. But
Yeah.
Same.
But fingers crossed. Head kick.
Yeah.
A good test for Conor, taking on Cowboy, yeah. Definitely Cowboy can knock him out and he can get knocked out too, depends how he goes about it. But he seems like he wants to trade blows, so it's a risk. It's not the safest way he should fight, I guess, but he could easily knock out Conor, just the same way he gets knocked out.
Who do you think wins it, bottom line?
Flip a coin, man.
Flip a coin?
But you think Conor has to because of all the freaking, he sort of has to win because then he'll be back to superstar status again, even though he still is, but he'll sort of,
For those next big
yeah,
fights,
it'll be another big jump for him. Or he could lose again and then he can still come back next fight. Doesn't matter. He's got a few, he's still, but no, it'll be good. It's good that he's off, stopped partying and he's back into training, so he seems like he's focused, which is good to see.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah.
I think if it ends early, it's obviously going to be Conor. That left hand, a lot of power. But yeah, Cowboy doesn't seem like he wants to take it to the ground. I'm gonna have to say Conor early in the first 2 rounds, knockout.
I got Conor.
I like Conor too.
You got Conor
I love
too?
Conor, yeah.
Yeah. How do you see it going?
Round 3 knockout,
Round 3 knockout? Think he's just too sharp?
too sharp. Cowboy's too slow, too old. Had it in him, but I think McGregor should get him round 3.
Awesome. All right, Cody. So tell me your thoughts on the fight tomorrow between Conor and Cowboy. So Conor versus Cowboy is an interesting fight because there's a very clear way it plays out on paper, and that clear way is that Conor very patiently stalks his way forward, sets up that left hand, and ends it in 2 or 3 minutes. And that's the clear strategy for Conor. He doesn't have to change anything to win in that fashion, and I think that's why it's the most likely outcome. I think for Cerrone to win, he has to do things differently. He has to fight very smartly. And I think to that end, Cerrone is the taller, longer guy. I'd like to see him establish that teep kick early. If Cerrone can keep Conor at the edge of his teeth, that's a long weapon. That's something that Conor will suddenly have to start reaching a little bit more, exposing himself a little bit more. And that's when Cowboy can look to land his reactive takedown and really just stretch the fight into the later rounds where his cardio can come into play. But again, Conor doesn't have to change anything. Cowboy has to change a lot. Cowboy's 50-some fights into his career. It's a lot easier to just play your A game than it is to switch things up against a guy who's masterful at what they do. McGregor by knockout, and I hope Cowboy can switch it up enough to make it a good contest.